Hey, what's up everyone? So today I wanted to talk about something pretty interesting. What the? Stay here. So today I wanted to review something. What are we doing here? So back on track. I think you know where I'm going with this video. But have you ever used something like this? Kind of a DIY egg maker to do like time lapses and panoramas. But it's just a little egg maker. But you know. Well, if so, you know that it gets the job done a very tiny bit. But what if there is a better, a very affordable option, doesn't really break the bank, it's about $100, and it actually is very good and you get a lot of versatility with it? How about check out this guy right here? Boom. Well, I have right here the Movo MTP-20, which is a very more advanced version of that. Like I said, it's $100, so stuff like this usually runs very expensive, especially things that are motorized and do this stuff a little bit more professionally. For $100, you're getting something that's very, very good, very professional, and it has versatility to it. This build quality is very good, and it is actually very lightweight and relatively, portable. When you need to put it on a go, it can pretty much fit it on any kind of tripod. One thing I do want to warn is that this uses your standard quarter 20, like most cameras mount to, etc. So if you need the bigger one, I forget the size of that, that some of the tripods do, you'll need some kind of converter. But if you have a head that can already fit onto that and you can use something else to put onto this, you'll be able to mount this no problem. But, portable tripods, flexible tripods, even if you just want to put it down on a flat surface, this works very well. But why would you use something like this? And it's actually very good. It's very good for video and cinematography. You get smooth, rotating shots. You get very smooth pans. You get great reveals, for your vistas. Pretty much whatever creativity you could come up with. And having something that's very quiet moving, that has like 7 different speeds, this does a very good job at that. So you can do, once again, your panoramic shots for video or photography, all depending on which way you want to go. Very slow moves, like you saw at the beginning, how it's just kind of, moving after you set it to a certain degree, a certain point, however long you want to let it rotate to. You got a lot of functionality with this. This can hold up to about 4.4 pounds, they say. So you can always go a little bit over, so about 5 pounds. Use your mirrorless cameras, your DSLRs work very well. I use this with the Fuji X Pro 2, the Canon M50, like a GoPro, and then my iPhone. So you can really get a wide range for stuff like this. If you have a very heavy lens on it, I don't know if I would recommend it 100%. So there is going to be a limit. Plus, all depending on the tripod you have it on as well. But wherever you want to use this on this, you can pretty much use it for the most part. Just don't go too crazy, because if you want to get something smooth, it's got to balance out well. The cool thing about this, it doesn't need some crazy app to go through. Everything you need here is just through the 4 buttons and the front screen at the button right here. Basically, you just have an on and off switch, power. It actually runs on 4 AA batteries through the back, or you can do it mini USB, constant power, to like a power pack or something, so you can have it on the go. I do like that. And I like that more products are featuring stuff like that. So it's cool that this has something, especially if you're doing a very, very, long time lapse or panorama or whatever you're doing, long exposures. You'll be able to do it with this and keep a smooth head and everything going along as it's going. So you obviously have between 0 and 360 degrees, so you can get a 360 round shot. It's got 7 different speeds. It could do clockwise and counterclockwise, all depending on whatever movement. And I do want to say that this is very, very easy to use. In bright sunlight, it was kind of tough to see the screen. You kind of have to be like eye level to get everything correctly seen. But like I said, very easy to use. Pretty much, you turn it on, you hit the set button, and it'll pretty much go from degrees, which is the top left, if you hit that. Use the up and down arrows to set whatever amount of degree you want it to spin. Obviously, 360 is doing a full revolution. So say you're done there, you hit set again. You could choose for it to be counterclockwise or clockwise, whatever. And then down below, depending on the speed and everything that you have, it tells you the estimated time that it would take. So for example, on default speed, clockwise, 360 degree movement using this right here, it'll take about 3 minutes and 16 seconds to do a full 360. So you're able to plan out, measure out what you're going to do. But like I said, it's versatile. You can change it up a bit, but you can get very, very smooth and accurate stuff. So I'm gonna have a link down below. Once again, this is the Movo MTP-20. They've made, electronic panning heads and everything before. This is their newer type of one right here. They did send this out for review, but I was not paid for this in any way. I said, hey, if you want, send it over. If I like it, I'm going to talk about it. And I do. I actually think I can use this for some of my long exposure stuff, but even just for fun, going out, throwing this thing on a tripod, a flexible tripod, you can have some fun. Now, the other one big thing I want to recommend is maybe getting a little ball head that you could put on top of here so you can have more, maneuver with your camera. Because if you put this on a tripod here, and I did this out of stupidity myself, I put my camera directly on this, and I'm like, oh, let me shoot directly up. Obviously, if you do a 360-degree view and you want to shoot straight up, it's just going to shoot the ground and the sky. Whereas maybe you wanted a cool movement view of the sky turning around, which you can only do that by attaching another ball head on here, then turning the camera. So that being said, good idea to pick up something along with this. But $100 doesn't really hurt the bank, in my opinion. Obviously, $100 is $100. But check it out if you like it down below. I definitely would recommend something like this if this is something that you're into. But yeah, the Movo MTP-20.